It's time to do some drilling. Have you seen rust from the 60s? Lord Jesus! There we go. Hit it with your purse. This that look that every mechanic make when they can turn the boat, but they can't see the boat. You got that. What's poppin', mother suckers? Woo! Welcome back to the Tony Bush Jr. Show, and today I got a few projects. I have a new heater core that I'm gonna put in. I have a new gearbox, because that's a manual box, so we're going with a power steering gearbox, and also the McLeod slave cylinder kit, because we're transferring it from an automatic to a stick. So there's a whole bunch of projects that's going on, and I also have to put together the parts list, like I did with power, on step by step, to keep me on track of this whole build process. So I'm gonna get the build sheet, project list, checkoff list going, and some of the stuff's gonna be a little boring and tight fit, so I won't be able to film some of it, but stick with me with this episode because there's a lot of work that's about to happen and I gotta do it somehow. So until then, hit the mother sucker buttons, to comment, to like, subscribe, and here we go. Now that I have some of the items written down, let's look at the physical parts. There's the heater core, the Slave Master cylinder conversion kit for a stick, and the power steering gearbox and pitman arm. And you know what? That means it's time to get to work. It's time to put on the gloves and go to battle. Let's go. This is what I call the finesse part to taking this heater core out. There's 5 little nuts. There's 1, 2 at the top, and it looks like 1, 2, and 3 right there at the bottom. So it looks like these 4 might be pretty easy to get to, but that 5th one, that one right there, yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. So wish me luck. Let's see how far I can get on this thing and without squishing my little delicate fingers. Ooh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have our old heater core. Oh my, woo! It looked like somebody took a large bowel movement inside of this heater core. Oh man, look at that. You know, the funny thing is I hesitated. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll leave the old one in. It ain't so bad, you know. I mean, it's only from 69. But nah, this is pretty, it's got some moisture. It looks like there may have been a minor leak. So that's the good thing, is it doesn't look like this heater core leaked out. That could have just been moisture from over the years. But this is definitely a copper heater core. And I am glad that I'm taking the time to get all disgusting and dirty and replacing this mother sucker. So let me pop the new one in real quick and go from there. I'm gonna put some gloves on too, because I don't know if that's asbestos. Or have you seen rust from the 60s? Lord Jesus! And in case you was wondering, I was able to leave this cover on when I took out the heater core. So for a minute I thought I was gonna have to take it out, which means I was gonna have to reseal this whole thing. But I'm flat rate, baby. I'm flat rate technician, baby. So I was able to take the heater core out from the inside and leave this on. Success. And just like that, the new heater core is in. Now all I have to do is just put these little secure clamps back in place. Pop that mother sucker back in the firewall. And on to the next part of this project. Woo! Make it look easy, but it ain't. It ain't easy. The next task at hand, because the new heater core is installed. Next, I need to remove this master cylinder so that I can get the new clutch master cylinder and rod and bracket installed. But I don't want to take this master cylinder out. I'm going to try to sneak it. I'm just going to try to pull it forward, and hopefully that happens. Worst case scenario, I will have to disconnect it. I'm just trying to prevent having to re-bleed this thing. So I'm gonna see if that'll work. If not, then I'm gonna have to go ahead and remove the lines all the way. So let's see how lucky I am today. Hello out there, TV land. So I try to give you guys a up close play-by-play as best as I can. So if you look right here, this right here is the little the connecting rod on the other side of my master cylinder. So this guy right here, that went through this, keeping it went through the master cylinder rod and connected to the brake pedal. That's what kept it in place. So I had to remove that. That way I can access this to push this through the firewall. As you see right now, see the brake pedal is loose. I'm also gonna have to take this brake pedal off so that I can put the new brake pedal clutch assembly in. So, yeah, this is some work. All right, to the other side we go. Here's the moment of truth. Will it come out and give me enough clearance, or will I have to disconnect the brake lines from the master cylinder to get the clearance I need? Find out. About to find out right now. As soon as it jiggle off, we're gonna find out. Yeah, that just not gonna work. That just not gonna work. That's about as far as I can get before I risk breaking one of these brake lines. No pun intended. No pun intended. So it looks like I'm gonna have to take off a couple of the brake lines to do it safely, so I don't cause any further issues. So I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect the brake lines from the master cylinder, and it'll also give me a lot more clearance. Man, sucks. I was so close to doing the shortcut. So close. It's time to do some drilling. Cut my hole. Now it's time to see if this will fit. Hopefully it does. Woo! Booyah! Money. That is money. Cool. Only thing there's left to do now is bolt this down, go on the inside and attach this to the new clutch pedal, and put the master cylinder back on, and it'll be on and popping to the next part. Yeah. It's looking good. Unfortunately, I'm not going to install the hydraulic clutch slave cylinder just yet. I got a couple questions for the company on the clutch pedals. So before I install that and mess something up, I'm gonna come back to it. But in the meantime, I'm getting ready to do the new power steering gearbox and replace all the crusty manual steering box. Yeah, that's coming out. And man, oh, look at that. Ooh, oh man, that dirt has been on there for 50 years. It's probably worth some money. I'm sure I can get on eBay and get at least $7 per square inch of dirt. Somebody gonna buy it. See, look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that dirt and disgustingness from '69. I like. That's how I like my '69 with little dirt on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. You put a little '69 dirt on me anytime. I'm trying to get this nut off. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come to Papa, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yes. All right. Both nuts are being removed from the rag joint. All right, and now there's this holding bolt that I have to take off. This that look that every mechanic make when they can turn the bolt but they can't see the bolt. You got that? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm on it. I think I'm on it. I think I can hear it, but I can't see it. Yeah, I'm getting close. That's that look. Every last person makes that. It's almost like you in a trance. All right, so I got the rag joint and the manual gearbox separated. The only thing that's holding in now is the pitman arm is apart. It's still stuck to the center link. So I'm gonna use Thor's hammer and whack it a couple times, and then hopefully that'll come loose. So let me see. Here we go. And 3, 2. That didn't work. Let me try it again. And 3, 2. Nope. I'm gonna have to hit it with my purse. There we go. Hit it with your purse. Oh, there we go. Woo! Eureka! So it is out with the old. That's the old pitman arm and old manual gearbox. And you can look at this rag joint, and you can see that thing it's had some better days. It got into a street fight and it lost. It lost big time. No more underground fights for you. And here is the replacement. This is the power steering gearbox, quick ratio gearbox. This is the pitman arm for a V8 setup, because the 6-cylinder takes a different style. And then this is the new rag joint. That rag joint should win a lot of fights. Also, this should get rid of that steering slop and like excess play that I mentioned a few videos back. So hopefully with these 3 components, it'll take care of that. And I won't have to use my pop-pot arm when I'm coming out of a mother-sucking tight parking spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed and let's go. I ran into a bit of a dilemma. These holes are just a tad bit too small, and I need to angle this bolt down just a hair so that it'll thread inside of the new gearbox. So what I'm gonna do is just slightly open this hole up just a little bit, enough so that I can get some threads on there, because I've been wrestling this thing for a minute. All right, and I can taste the finish line, but the finish line can't taste me. Here we go. Well, look at here. Woo! It is finally in. Mission complete. Man, that gave me some trouble. But I got it in. So next thing I gotta do, drop my wrench. Next thing I gotta do is, like I say, make a phone call to McLeod so I can, I have a couple questions on the clutch, the hydraulic slave cylinder. And then once I get that installed, then I'll be able to move on to the next part of this project, which is the engine. Oh yeah, it's about time to start doing the disassemble of the engine. So, until next time, I hope y'all enjoyed this motherfucking episode, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Woo!